Welcome back, Egyptians, to Truly Divinely Sent. Listen, this is not going to be your typical reading. All right. Today is Thanksgiving. All right. Now, I don't celebrate holidays, but I did cook. All right. Because I look at today as a different type of day. If they're celebrating it as a holiday, it's meant to be a distraction for something bigger that is going on, okay? And I can't even say it's an outer body experience today, but today will forever be celebrated for me as the day that I healed my inner child, okay? And somebody else may be going through this, don't know. Somebody may have experienced something early this morning, don't know. Okay, ancestors closest to the sun, please help me channel this message. Please tune into my frequency or allow me to tune into yours. Please protect me as I channel through this energy or as I speak this energy. All ancestors closest to the sun, you may remain, and all others, you must leave. You must leave, okay? So listen, let me share what happened. All right. So this morning, and I might not even pull no cards. I'm just going to be honest. May not, okay? Yeah, I am. A few. All right. So air, descendant. All right. So now let me tell you what happened this morning. So I was awakened early this morning. I'll say about 6:50 something out of the blue. Okay. I expected that my kids would be getting up early so they can go ahead and get in the window and look at the parade that's going on downtown. Okay. So I'm up, don't want to be. I stretch while I'm in my bed, okay? And when I stretch, I swear that I felt something enter my body, okay? Now, I am very sensitive to sound, very sensitive to feeling, very sensitive, okay? I can tell when something is going on with my body. I can tell when something has happened, something has shifted. I can tell when the moon is a certain phase, okay? So I can really tell what's going on. So as I stretched, I feel like there is something entered my body through my spine, okay? And it came through my spine, and basically I didn't feel it go up, but I felt the pressure or whatever in my solar chakra, which is like here, okay? And I'm like, what the fuck? What is that? What is that? Instantly, my head answered on its own and was like, it was evil. Whatever it was evil that entered my body. Then the pressure or the whatever sensation, whatever it was, it entered my sacral chakra and it set right there on my sacral chakra. So I immediately started saying, I return all evil back to sender, all evil, any entity that's trying to attach to me. I send you back to sender. I was really like, I was worried, but at the time that I was just trying to return it back to sender, I thought I was a boss returning stuff back to sender. Nothing happened. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I started to get more and more concerned, more and more worry, putting more and more energy into it. Like, I return all evil back to sender. Anything that has entered my body, I return you back to sender. I ask that the Lord please block whatever just entered my body and cause it to go away and all this and all of that. Now, I'm still trying to return back to sender on my own. Something told me to just ask God. You know what I'm saying? For some strange reason, ever since I got into my healing, I'm working more with me and relying less. And it might sound funny, but relying less on God. Like, I go to God when I really, really need to. And I learned that that's how you're supposed to use him, not begging. Not always begging. God, can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? Can you help me do that? How you feel when somebody constantly begging you? You know what I'm saying? So I learned not to rely on him unless I really, really need him. But I know that he's right there. I know that he's always there. Okay. So I got a little worried. So I was like, all right, hold on. Let me pray. So I prayed and I asked God to remove whatever it was that had entered my body, because I seen that just me alone trying to get rid of whatever this was that just entered. Okay. It wasn't working. All right, now, my daughter right there, and I'm about to give up. I had bought her a gift, okay? I bought her a Mickey Mouse phone. She know now. But anyway, I had bought her a Mickey Mouse. Listen, confirmation on the phone. Thank you. Okay, so listen. I had bought her a Mickey Mouse phone, and the phone has been in my closet, and you can press a button and it'll talk, okay? And this phone has not did anything while it was in my closet. So as I'm praying to God and praying and praying and praying, all of a sudden I'm hearing buttons press on the phone that's in my closet, okay? On the toy phone that's in my closet. And I'm looking at the closet, like, is that what I hear? Buttons pressing on the damn phone that's in my closet that ain't nothing shifted, ain't nothing changed, ain't nothing moved. Why is the buttons pressing, okay? Then all of a sudden, I'm zeroed in on the noise from the closet. So all of a sudden, I'm like, all right, I'm constantly praying to God, please remove this from me. Please do this. Please do that. You know, I'm sorry to come to you like this, that, and the other. And all of a sudden, Mickey Mouse was like, thanks for calling. Bro. Thanks for calling. Okay. Now, that was a sign for me. That was a major, major sign. Because, like I said, I stopped relying on him and only going to him when I need to. I start more so relying on me going in and try to figure it out, or possibly using my ancestors or whatever to figure it out. I started going to my ancestors more and only using God when I really needed him. Okay. And this was one of those cases where I was like, all right, because I asked my ancestors before I even asked God to help me get rid of whatever that was that just entered my body. Okay. And so once I prayed and was talking to him, listen, confirmation again. Listen, once I talk to God, that's the message here. Talk. Make sure you're talking. Make sure you're talking. All right. Make sure you're talking. All right. So when it said thanks for calling, I grabbed my chest like, oh my God, like, oh my God. All right. So now I'm secure enough to where I'm like, all right, he heard me. Okay. Now I still don't feel like nothing is gone yet. All right. So I grabbed my black onyx and I grabbed my crown. My amethyst. I grabbed my black onyx and my amethyst, and I hold one in one hand, one in the other hand. And I was like, let me just go ahead. Let me meditate. Let me just meditate. Now, it's bright and early in the morning, okay? Sun's still coming up. All right, I recommend that's the best time to meditate. Bright and early where the sun is rising, okay? Because something rise, okay? So I'm meditating. And I was just about to go, I don't know, I think I was about to astral travel. I seen somebody's living room in full color. All right. And whose ever living room this was or whatever, I don't know if it could have been a basement space. I don't know. But it had like a weight bench in the living room. And my kids started getting up so they can get prepared to go and watch the parade, okay, from the window. And so I'm like, dang, okay, it kind of messed up my meditation, but that's cool. So I rolled over. Just closed my eyes. I didn't anticipate going back to sleep, but I went back to sleep instantly, okay, and had a dream. Now, this was the dream, y'all. All right. Thank you, Lord. This was the dream. Me and my mama, we don't have a good relationship, but in this dream, I had walked into, I guess, a room, and my mama was there. And she was telling me, she was like, you know you're the Lord, right? And I was like, huh? And she was like, you are not the Lord. You are a Lord. She didn't say the Lord. She said, you know, you're a Lord, right? And I was like, huh? And she was like, you're a Lord. And I was like, I'm a Lord. And I'm looking like, what are you talking about? I'm a Lord. But then it like dawned on me like, oh, this is how I responded. Oh, I'm a Lord? I'm a Lord. And she started getting aggravated. Like, I ain't gonna keep saying you just want me to say it multiple times. And she, got into who she is in my dream. And she was like, yes, you're a Lord. And she was like, and your kids are lords. And I was like, I'm a Lord. I was stuck on, I'm a Lord. Okay. So it went from me being grown to me sitting in her lap. Now my back is to her and she's holding me. You know how you would pick your kid up and your kid, y'all both facing forward and your, you know, whoever just holding you or you holding your kid or whatever. It was like that. But my mind frame is still grown. My mind is still, you know, I'm still up there. Okay. I'm grown with this thought, with the mind, but I'm sitting in her lap and I'm a child in her lap. And she told me again that I was a Lord. And I was like, I went into this state of shock. Like I was just looking like mouth wide open. And she was like, Cena. I didn't respond. She was like, Cena. I didn't respond. She thought something was wrong with me. She didn't turn me around to see my face. She started patting on my face to see what my facial expression was. She realized my mouth was open, and she specifically on that sharp canine tooth right there, she did like that. And she was like, Cena. And all of a sudden, she just grabbed me like this because she thought something was wrong with me. And I was just in awe, like, I'm a Lord. Like, I was just in awe that I'm a Lord. And all of a sudden, I just started crying. Like, I don't even know if it's convulsions, but I just, like I was crying with intensity, with everything in my body. And I felt something be removed from my body. And she was holding me. And my mama ain't never been like that. She ain't never been like that. But she was holding me. She was like, it's all right, baby. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. And she was kissing me. She was like just kissing my neck and was like, you gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. And it's the cry that I had. The cry that I had was like a cry that I've never had in this life. I've never had a cry like that, to where the cry was like you spitting something out. And I felt something leave my body at that time, and I felt loved and I felt held, and a feeling that I've never really felt with my mom. I felt, okay? So I wake up and I open my eyes and I'm in awe, like, wow, like what just happened? And I quickly interpreted my dream to mean that I just healed my inner child, okay? My inner child was just healed, okay? And I closed my eyes right back, and I can see on the inside of my eyelids, black and white, fuzzy pictures of people coming towards me. It was this white, younger man that was running towards me like he was just shocked. It was as if I had just did something very, very major. Okay, it was almost like they were showing me the excitement of the spirit world people. This lady came in. She was black, and she seemed powerful. Like her face seemed powerful, but it wasn't a clear face. But you could tell the structure of a black person. And they don't want me to speak, but I'm speaking. And her face and her figure came in like she was strong, and then she ducked back out, okay? And it was different people coming to the forefront to see me, okay? And I'm woke at this time. I'm woke. I'm just seeing people behind my eyelids. And as I'm seeing this, I called my son. Like, I just immediately started crying. I just started crying like, oh my God, because I knew that my spirit team is very, very proud of me. I knew it. I could tell. I could see it. That whatever just happened in that dream that I just had, my spirit team showed me when I woke up that they were enamored by what had just happened, okay? Now, I called my son and I tell I'm like, was I crying in my sleep? He was like, no. I'm trying to sort things out and figure out what is really going on. All right. Once he left my room, I was just laying there in thought. And I was thinking about today and the fact that today was Thanksgiving. And I was like, no, it's something spiritual about today. It's something real spiritual about today. And my head was like, it's 11:28. And so I'm like, 28. That's one. 8 plus 2, that's 10. 1 and 0, that's 1. So it's actually the day of 111. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. It was just something that just dawned on me that y'all don't know nothing about this, but it's something specific about the date 11/18. My son know what I'm talking about. It's something specific about the date 11/18, and that's what today is. 111, the year 8. So it's 11/18. Okay, 11/18 is the date I met someone. Okay, now I'm about to tie it all in. Today is not just Thanksgiving. All right. Today is a very, very spiritual day. All right. And when it comes to learning who you are, learning what you're about, learning how you function with the universe, it gets really, really serious and really, really deep. Like I had already thought that I held my inner child. Okay, I really thought I did that already. Even though I never seen anything like what I saw today, I really thought I healed my inner child. But what was revealed to me today was that I healed my inner child today, on a very special day. These holidays, I'm telling you, are very, 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 very sacred days. And this is the reason why they throw the party on that day, so that you are distracted. Okay, this is the energy. Now I'm gonna tell you, I was able to understand today part of my natal chart. Okay, now I looked at it before, but I really didn't understand it. Okay, now and I'm gonna tell you about it, so maybe you will get your natal chart and you will see what's going on. Now, my mom, she's a Taurus. Okay, and in your natal chart, wherever your Chiron, they got symbols. Wherever your Chiron is, that is your wound. Okay, and I noticed that my Chiron was in the bracket of Taurus. Okay, so I learned that my deepest wound, because that's what your Chiron is, your deepest wound. I learned that my deepest wound came from my mama. Okay, now it's been more horrible stuff that has happened to me, but my deepest wound came from my mama. Okay, and my Chiron sits in Taurus, which is what her sign is. So don't ever let nobody tell you that the astrological and is evil, or the all of that astronomy and all of that is not, you're not supposed to be focused on that. You are. Okay, because that is the makeup of you. That is the build of you. Okay, now I told you I met somebody on 11/18. I was looking at my natal chart. Okay, now I know his birthday, and I know his sun sign. All right, and I did a little bit of research. Now this is new. When I meet somebody, I don't be all in who is they and what govern them, what planet govern them, and I'm trying to figure out who my person is. Like, this is the process that we supposed to be going through to figure out who your true person is. So I know his birthday, and I looked and I saw that the planet on my chart, in his month sits his planet. Okay, and his planet sits right next to my planet. Okay, catch that. His planet is Saturn. My planet is Jupiter. In my natal chart, those two planets sits right on each other. They sit right next to each other. Okay. And I believe, I don't know what house, I don't know nothing about houses yet or nothing like that, but I'm trying to think of exactly what that is. I think that's like, in my natal chart, I believe that's like either finances or relationships. So this person that came into my life, he's possibly going to be a business partner of mine, or it may be a relationship partner. Don't quite know yet. Okay. But I do know that in the natal chart, His planet, the planet that governs him, sits right alongside the planet that governs me. Okay, so as you are waking up to yourself and learning different things about you, y'all, it gets a little bit deeper than what you think. All right, it gets a whole lot deeper than what you think. All right, some of us are the heirs. We're descended from gods. Like that is just the honest to God truth. Like, we are descended from gods. Okay, it's something higher, it's something bigger, it's more. It's more, and you're supposed to be actively looking for this. A lot of people be like, life is for you to enjoy. Like, you just supposed to, eat, sleep, fuck. Like, this is how people be thinking. Like, what is life for? And we supposed to be enjoying ourselves. No, you supposed to be trying to find your way back to the light. It's almost like a puzzle. You supposed to be trying to get yourself back to where you was. Okay, listen, karmic path and gratitude. Listen, my ancestors is not playing. Listen. My ancestors is not playing, okay? And so it's time. It's time. Confirmation. I'm so nosy. It's time, okay? It is time. All right? Karmic path. Whatever happened to me and possibly a lot of other people out here, your karmic path, you cleared your karmic path. Your ancestors are proud, okay? A lot of gratitude. There's about to be a lot of fortune that is about to be reaped. A lot of gifts, a lot of everything that's about to be reaped, because whatever has happened with somebody's karmic path, including mine, the ancestors is seeing that you have gotten past this, okay? Listen, it's about to be upgrades in somebody's psyche, okay? There is about to be major upgrades. All right. This is the energy that I am getting. Today is not just a holiday. That is not it. Today is a holy day. Okay. Today is a sacred day. I bet your bottom dollar. I bet your bottom and your last dollar that those people over in the Vatican and those people that's in control of what's going on right now, I guarantee you they done lit a candle. They somewhere in a sacred place doing something ritualistic, something very sacred while they got us celebrating Thanksgiving. Okay. This is the energy. Today is a very sacred day. Today is spiral. Today is the day of 111. Ancestors are saying ground yourself in growth. Ground yourself in growth, okay? Because today is that day. Don't be too distracted to go into a meditation. Don't be too distracted to grow a little bit, to look and see what's going on today. Don't be too distracted, okay? Make sure you take a little bit of time for somebody to reach you. All right. Today, I feel like the veil was very thin. It's like around Halloween, where the veil is thin. I feel like today is one of those type days as well. Okay. And they want to have you somewhere eating it up, being full, not focused, not fully focused. Okay. This is what they want. Today is the day to ground in growth here. All right. This is the energy. Time and boundaries. Okay, you've spent a lot of time bounded. All right, but I'm getting that now is the time for them to break the boundaries. Like it's like they're breaking chains off of what you can do. Knowledge. Okay, it looks like wow, ancestors are saying you've had boundaries over your knowledge, over what you can do over time. But it looks like they're about to be breaking those boundaries, okay? I got something that happened to me maybe about a week ago. It could have happened last week, okay? Probably late last week, okay? I was sitting on my couch and out the blue, I just had a memory. Big old house. Big old house. I seen the living room. I seen the dining room. And as soon as I noticed what I was remembering, Spirals, as soon as I noticed what I was remembering, the memory faded away. It couldn't get it back. Okay? So it was as if this memory just came out of nowhere, like a bubble. It came out of nowhere. And I looked at my son and I was like, oh, we had a big house. We got a big house somewhere. Like, we got a big house somewhere. And it seemed like I seen that house before in today's time. It's like memories just coming out of nowhere. It was like it was way spookier than deja vu, way spookier, because this is a memory that I had. And I ain't did that. I know I haven't. I ain't lived in no big old house like that. I know I haven't. Okay, not in this time. Okay, but I feel like I seen that house before. I feel like I seen it in this time. Okay, listen, something very spiritual is happening. I got trust in reverse. Wow. What is this trust in reverse? And I'm seeing lucky. What is this? Trust, knowledge, in reverse, jealousy. Listen, the devil is at work. The devil is definitely at work. The devil don't want you to trust divinity. This is what it is. Okay? The devil wants the mask to stay over divinity here. Veiled. They want divinity to be veiled. Okay? They don't want you to trust in what it is that you know. Trust in reverse and knowledge. They don't want you to trust what it is that you know. Okay? Satan, the devil, is very mad, very jealous. Okay? To no end. All right? This is the devil card here. Okay? Death and devil, like that's the same thing. Same thing. They do not want you to flow. All right? Listen. Ancestors are saying there needs to be a spiritual cleanse today. A spiritual bath. Water and spiritual cleansing. Somebody needs to take a spiritual bath. Okay? Or maybe all of us need to take a spiritual bath. I'm telling you, today is a very sacred day. Okay? That they are not revealing to us. There's a lot of things. You're getting relief on this day. Listen, somebody may be walking into a divine masculine today. All right? This is the energy. Wow. Ancestors say that is the truth. Okay? I'm getting that there is going to be somebody that comes into your life that is going to be a big relief to you. Okay? Today is your lucky day. Okay? When I looked up 111, it said manifestation, the power to manifest. It also said new beginnings. Okay, so today is 111. So take some time to ask for what it is that you want. Take some or say, command what it is that you want. Okay, what are you trying to manifest in your life? What is it that you are trying to get in your life? Today is one of those days. Okay, I am feeling that there is a portal that is open. All right, there's something very magical about today. Okay. 111. Today is the energy of 111. Okay? That was truly divinely sent to someone who needed to hear it. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch y'all on the next one.